don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side, and people on the other side.
It's your brother DMG the Poet. Y'all know what it is. Before we get into our spiel, I got to do my spiel. Let me say God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters. Let me say Hotep to my Kemetic brothers and sisters. I want to say Shalom or Shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters. I want to say Assalamu Alaikum to all my brothers and sisters in the NOI. I want to say Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. I want to say peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. I want to say what's up to all my Rasta brothers and sisters. Salute to all my atheist brothers and sisters. What's up to all my Abo brothers and sisters. Big what up to all my Naga brothers and sisters. Last and certainly not least, I want to say Jambo to all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you. And I hope that you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity. And guess what, family? As hard as it may be, we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. With that being said, family, let's get into it.
Is my name. Okay. Yeah. Look. Hating on me, don't stop. Only help a real cause. Hood legend on some pocket. Manifested till I'm living lost. High ballin' cause the sky falling. I'ma catch a little piece though. I ain't worried about your little. No, she easy as a free throw. She wanna hold me like ransom. Just cause I'm young and I'm handsome. Tell all these to have a seat. I know that they cannot stand them. Burn it and roll me another one. I do whatever I feel like. I remember when we dreamed about it. Woke up this morning, it's real life. Trade the whip, trade the currency. Moving like it's an emergency. We gotta check out, it's close to 11, so baby ride it with some urgency. I'm just here for the fun part, cause I'm good on the money part. I be leaving in the cold season, coming back for the sunny part. With us and get your money up. With us and get your wig split. Ever since I was a little boy, I've been plotting on the big. Bigger pockets, bigger resume. When you keep it really resonate. If he really want it, never hesitate. If he mad at me, he better meditate. You ain't gotta like it. You just gotta live with it. Never gave us nothing. Look at what we did with it. In a foreign city. Moving like I live in it. Never call them back. Bet you that they still with it. You ain't gotta like it. Nah, you just gotta live with it. Never gave us nothing. Look at what we did with it. In a foreign city. Yeah, I'm moving like I live in it. Never call them back. Nah, I bet you that they still with it. Never had a thing running to my hamstring, cramping up. Moving like a campaign, smooth it with the plantain, damper up. Vegan baby with the yoga mat. Argue, but you know we over that. Blow me up so I can blow it back. She can't argue with the way I'm poking that. Pockets poking, I've been proud and got a recollection like it's Pokemon. If you could refrain from talking to me till my stomach full and all the smoke is gone. Pink Moscato,
I don't got no friends.
Keep the bottle.
I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side, and people on the other side.
Let you hit again.
Hey, welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. It's your brother, DMG the Poet, aka Brother P. Anki. And It's Free Smoke Friday, man. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat and let y'all come in. Tell me who y'all got free smoke with or what you got free smoke with. And if it's anything I can do about letting you get your issue off, then we'll get to it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna tell y'all what I got free smoke with. And it's not that complicated, you know. We try to come out and we try to put up the best kind of original content that we can, right? We try to bring stuff that's informational, educational, and entertaining to the people who enjoy the platform. And for whatever reason, you got people who just can't be original. For some reason, they cannot come up with their own original thought, their own original content. They got to piggyback off of you. And look, you ain't gotta look for it. Just look around, and you see people take something that you established and literally go out and copy it. Like they ain't even got no pride. They ain't got no pride to come up with something original. They just say, hey, I saw they did that over there. Let me do the same thing over here. It's crazy because whenever I do something that I know my man, you know, shout out to the Godfather, Sinetta. Whenever I do something that I know he did, like dropping the bombs on the video, stuff like that, I let it be known. I got that from Big Bro. But these people, they take your joint and try to scramble it up a little bit, reframe it a little bit, and just do exactly what you did. Your format, your show titles, basically. It's the craziest thing, man. And so I'm just interested in seeing how this thing progress. Like if I put up with a show with I said, let's talk about the ABBA movie. Next thing you know, I see a show about ABBA. Like it is crazy. But listen, hit the link, come up. Let me know what you got free smoke with. Hey, shout out to my man, Jose Francis. What's the word, bro?
What's up, man?
You got it, man.
This debate with Silky D. I don't know if he running or life be lifing, so you gotta let me know because I ain't want to bad.
You know, Silky got his hand in a bunch of fires, man. I gotta catch up with him and remind him that you looking to take his head off. That's all.
All right.
Yeah, charge that to me, not Silky. I'll take the rap for that.
No, I'm just making sure because I gotta go through the debate because I came on and I talked wild crazy, so I gotta go through the debate now. I came back on.
Hey, listen, you say his name and he shall appear. Hey, Silky, my man Jose say you might be, is you running from him, is you ducking? But I told him that's on me because I ain't reached out to you. But
no, tell him we definitely still on for that. It's a whole lot of debaters in front of him. It's just I got like 2, 3, 4 debates already ahead of you. But I'm definitely gonna get to you soon. I'm gonna get about 2 or 3. Yeah, I got about 2, 3 debates I got to get out the way first before I can get to you, man. It's a laundry list of people already that got to get merged. But you definitely gonna get this issue though for sure. Don't think you're not safe at all. So yeah, we definitely gonna handle that.
But who you got before me though? I'm just curious.
I got a debate Yaya or Raymond. Yaya about band 2. I got to debate him like in a week. Like in a week or 2. And then I got to debate Cosmo and Cal after that. And then like I mean I got a couple other people, but I mean we can still I can squeeze you in after them two. Let me get these two out the way real quick, and then you be a third.
Okay, I don't like the way
Maybe.
you said that. That sound like you're taking a shot at me, man. I'm taking that personal.
Oh man.
Like I can't jump the line. I ain't important to jump the line then.
You important to jump the line. Say, man, that was another thing I wanted to bring up that you actually said last time. Yeah, now look here, man. You being a rookie coming out here with all this wannabe prima donna prom queen treatment, bro, and all this red carpet that you just magically in your mind came up with that you think you deserve without earning not near bit, lick, land, nothing. You haven't laid no blows, hits, dropped no missiles, sunk no battleships. You haven't done none of that, man. Nathan, Nautica, Nathaniel, Napoleon, bro. So don't you ever step to me don't you ever step to me, bro, like you was somebody for me to be anything too, dog, because you would definitely get destroyed along with the rest, bro. You need to be working on your craft and anything, but definitely you're gonna get this issue, dog. Don't you worry. Wow. You know, even Joshua might even be before you, bro. Just because he was talking noise and Cosmo and Cal dragged him in there. So, you know, I'm going to kill Cosmo and then I might kill Joshua too. Lucifer, Jesus, whatever you want to be.
Let me tell you something. I want to see you and Cosmo and Cal debate, boy. I would like to see that.
We going to debate. Cosmo ain't going to get it for sure. And I'm taking over his whole kingdom after that. His whole kingdom, everything he's staying on and is affiliated with is mine. I'm taking over ownership of all that.
What's the topic?
Carthage. The Carthaginians find Carthage because the Carthaginians are Berbers.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Based on what I understand, he might be right.
Yeah, you would say that. That's why you're a rookie. That's why you're a rookie, man.
I know what I'm saying.
Hey, Jose, you gonna let Silky keep taking these shots at you, bro?
Well, the fact about it is, this would be my first debate if it happens. I'm okay with that.
You are a fresh fish.
I'm okay with that, but that don't mean I'm gonna lose because you think so. It don't work that way. You know what, man? I'm cool with that. Because guarantee you, if we get into the back chat room, I can tell you exactly where you're going with your argument because I listened to you well enough to know where you're going. I know exactly how to deal with the argument because I was listening.
Oh, is that right? That's what you believe, huh? Is that what you think?
I can tell you that. I know that.
You've been studying, huh?
I always study it. If you was paying attention, you know that.
Oh, really? Well, keep studying, bro. You got a lot to learn.
All right. We're gonna see.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What was y'all gonna debate?
That's a good question. You know what? Here's what I want to debate. I want to debate how the hell is Silky D a Berber? That's what I want to debate. That's the topic I want to debate.
Well, so what I did was I hollered at the tribe, and they say, you know what? You the chosen one from the prophecy, and they said from here on out, you're gonna be the Messiah. So that's how.
Wow.
That's a bad argument, though. That's not gonna work in the debate. I can tell you that.
I literally got real. I talked to real Amaziques in Morocco, man. I got real African, real Amazique homies. Yeah, I got real people. I holler at them all the time.
That's the debate I want to have. That's the debate I really want to have.
About how I'm an Amazique?
I know you're gonna lose that debate because you can't show me nothing about that.
About how I'm a chosen Amazique from the ancient scrolls. Like I said, from the old prophecy. This old written tale, man, that it was going to be a prophecy.
I want to see where it says that in the scroll. That's Silky D.
A Messiah.
That's Silky D, the king of Silkadonia, is a chosen Amazique king.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of St. Augustine? Right.
Yes, one of the founding church fathers.
Oh, thank you. Let me ask you something else. Can you tell me where he's from?
A lot of them, a few of them are African. That's not new. That don't mean anything.
Can
You
you
know
tell
that?
me what
I
tribe?
listen.
Can you tell me what tribe he's from?
I can't say specifically at this moment. I didn't do
Oh,
the
so you
study.
don't know. So you don't even know about Saint Augustine and where he come from, huh? And what his origins are.
No.
And you got nerve to step out here. See, this is what I be talking about.
So I can't read and figure it out?
Go
You
ahead,
read it,
too.
so I
I'll
can't read it.
wait
Why
for
can't
you.
read
Yeah,
it?
you. Of course you can. Go right ahead, brother.
Right. I want you to answer the question why you out here trying to talk about Kemetic spirituality and you don't know.
I'm
the
here to
different-
bring
and
back
you
the
don't know
Amazigh history,
you don't
bro.
know nothing. No. I heard you talking about Sebek Ra, and you don't even know what you're talking about.
About the what?
Sebek Ra, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Sobek Ra?
Yes. Saying that
Sobek,
he came
the
before.
gator.
Saying that he came before. Saying that he came before Atum, and that's not true.
What? Hold on, wait. Sobek is ancient. Okay, you know what?
Wait a minute. What exactly is your contention, Jose, with Silky saying he the chosen one of the Berbers, man?
He can't debate that, so that's not a good debate topic. Can't go in that debate. So that's my problem with it. That ain't gonna make a good debate.
So
Jesus Christ, I can't debate that with you.
Silky, what debate topic do you want to debate as it relates to the Berbers?
I'll debate anything on Berbers, anything to anything and everything that they are involved in. And everything that is connected to them in any way, shape, or form. I know it all.
Okay.
I'm with
Did
that.
did the Berbers have anything to do with ancient Kemet?
Yes, to a certain extent. Yes.
Okay, he been learning. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, we could say that. We could say that. And I know, DMG, you know the answer to that question already. So don't act like you don't know the answer.
I know the answer, but I still wanted to. I'm trying to see what debate topic we could lock in for y'all.
Listen, I'm cool with doing a breakdown of what a Berber is and how they relate back to ancient Kemet.
Do you want to do that debate? I mean, I can. I mean, I'm with it. I mean, you ain't gonna do nobody be agreeing with me. I mean, they go before Kemet, but that's fine.
You see, you
what are you saying? Hold on. What exactly are you saying? You
cool
saying? I mean, I agree.
I'm cool with the debate, but the issue is not. The issue is not that we say that. The issue is when I break down my breakdown, I'm going to show them that you don't understand the connection. It's not.
Oh, you want some of that smoke?
I don't think you understand the connection. I don't think you understand the origin of the word Berber, where it comes from, and how they go back to ancient Kemet.
Oh, the word Berber. That's all you want to talk about? Just the word Berber?
The whole idea of not just the word Berber, the origin of the word, where it comes from.
Okay. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually kind of with that. Okay, bet. I'm with that because I know my knowledge and information to it compared to what you bring in obviously is. Yeah, man. All right, yeah. Whenever you want that.
Okay. All right. When I start to pull out glyphs and start to show you words that you don't understand, then I will see you start to cry.
I'm gonna hit you with so many tribes.
That's not what I said. I said when I start to pull out glyphs to show you things and you don't understand, then I'm going to start to see you stutter. Because I know you're not going that route.
You're going to educate me on Berbers. Is that what I'm hearing? And you're not even, don't even know no Amazigh people. And you're supposed to educate me on Amazighs.
I don't give a damn if I know Amazigh people. I know the history. I don't have to know no Amazigh personally. That's nothing to do with this.
Never in your life have you talked to an Amazigh person and you got nerve to say, all right, you know what, dog? Yeah, you can get, yeah, man, fine. Bet, set it up. Say less.
All right,
so
we got Chris in the building. Chris, what's on your mind? What you got smoke with, Chris?
I'm from Germany and I'm drunk and yeah.
All right, you hit the link. You didn't have nothing on your mind?
DMG said, all right.
Here's the link. Yeah. What are you speaking about?
Whatever you got on your mind, whatever the issue is today, that's pertinent to you.
No, it's Friday, and so I'm drunk, and
You say it's Friday and I'm drunk. I ain't mad at you.
I would shave my head clean live if a woman comes in and smokes a cigarette.
Oh wow! All right, well we're gonna let you kick back and enjoy the show, brother. Hey, y'all go ahead and continue, man. My bad. I just wanted to get a brother the opportunity to speak.
Yeah.
So when we gonna? So let's go in the situation room, talk about it, set up a face off, and we'll go from there and see.
Michelle,
I'm tired.
hey, Michelle, you might be right.
Me?
Nah, Michelle, look what Michelle put in the chat.
That's crazy,
Hey,
right?
shout out to my sis stepping to the light for being a new member. About to revamp those membership tiers, get some free copies of my poetry books, some t-shirts and all that good stuff. I've been saying I'm gonna do it for a while, but I still ain't got around to it. Y'all know life be happening, but I'm gonna get to that. I might take some time, try to do it tomorrow. Shout out to stepping into the light. And
Big up.
Wall Street Willie, jump on, bro. Hit that link. But oh my
So
bad,
you
that
gonna
ain't
say-
Wall Street Willie.
Are you saying Berber is from the east or the west?
Berber is specifically a thing that goes back to North Africans in particular when you deal with history. It goes back to North Africans specifically.
Yeah, you're gonna show me. I mean, I have no problem with. I guess we got called this a Berber off, and we can see who bring the most best Berber information. Is that what you are asking me?
Something like that.
Okay, bet. All right, that's all right.
Something like that. We gonna tie that down later on. But I'm just letting DMJ know he was encouraging me to do this for a long time, and now that I'm fired up, he gonna mess around and make me not want to do it.
Oh man, why would you not want to do it? The brother calling you out, bro.
Nah, man,
Listen,
I'm fired up. Listen,
I can get you another opponent. Hold on, Jose. I can get you another opponent while Silky handling his other business. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, it depends on who it is and what they're talking about. Because I just decided to make Silky D because he got me mad and upset. To be honest, he got me upset. Because to be honest, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that think that I probably shouldn't do the debate with Silky D.
Really? And
Yes.
why is that, man? They got a problem with the undeniable superstar.
They speaking for him and everything, talking for him, trying to hold his hand. They like, don't do it. Don't you talk to Silky D. Don't do it. If you talk to Silky D, you're going to die. Don't do it. That's what they say.
Nah, let me tell you the reason why. Because I'm affiliated with a group called the Magi Archers, and they don't play around when it comes to these topics. I don't know if you ever heard of that particular group.
I'm familiar with the Magi Archers. I'm familiar with Brother Jonathan.
Right. So you know when you get invited into that group, you gotta represent.
What you trying to ride against my burgers? Hold on, homie. You think the FSC ain't gonna ride? What you trying to say?
DMG know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Man, you come against my
I know what you're trying to say. I know exactly what you're saying, Jose. But the question is, and it's the same thing I would say to those brothers and sisters, whoever. If you willing to critique and engage in conversation, and you have some disagreements, why wouldn't you just debate it? I think
Tell them
I
again,
think a lot of people talk a lot behind the scenes about different things that's going on and who worthy and who not worthy.
Now, before you,
Let me walk it out.
Let them cook.
Let me walk it out.
Let me just say,
Let me walk it out, Jose. Let me walk it out because I didn't got started. I gotta finish. And then you can respond. But I think a lot of people behind the scenes say a lot of different things, and they want to critique this and critique that. And I'm not saying this about the Magi Archers or any other person in particular. I'm saying for the people who do this, they can critique certain things, but in certain people. But one lesson I got learned a while back doing this platform was I talked a lot about Vocab Malone and what I thought he was doing and how I felt about what he was doing. Oh man, why he always trying to engage with black people? Why he in black people business? He the Vlad TV of the conscious community. And then the brother got wind of it. Shout out to my man, dang, I can't even get his name, man. G Consciousness. And he reached out, fellow St. Louisan, and he was like, hey man, Vocab been seeing the stuff you've been saying, man. He wanna holler at you. And I'm like, bet. And people automatically said, hey man, don't have Vocab on your platform, man. And Vocab this and Vocab that and blah, 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 right? But my thing was this: if I can talk about somebody, I can talk to them. And I can say that was one of the best moves I ever made, because not only did it open the platform up to a wider audience, but what I realized in real time during that show is this brother brought 200 people to my chat. And before that, I probably had never had 30. And he could have responded to me on his platform. But instead, he came over here and gave me that look. And I'm looking at my chat as we talking, and I'm like, huh. And when we got off air, I told him, and I was like, man, I appreciate it. And I was able to reach out to him, engage with him some more, pick up some things, and he brought certain people over. So my point is, we can talk about people from afar, and we can criticize from afar, and we can say this person shouldn't be talked to, this person shouldn't be engaged, this person shouldn't be debated, etc. But if we talk about somebody, we should be willing to talk to them. That's all. That's my main point. It's one thing to talk about people behind the scenes. It's another thing to engage with.
I don't want you to think that this was a behind the scenes conversation and somebody's bad talking your platform. That's not the case.
Yeah, no, I don't think that.
You know, the individual, when I mentioned that I wasn't on a live stream, the individual was like, listen to him. He said, he said what he said. He didn't throw no shots at anybody. He didn't say anything in particular. He just said, he had doubts based on the name, and he may be right, he may be wrong. I don't know. So I'm not throwing the brother under the bus to say that he was talking about anybody. That's not the case. I brought it up. And he just made a comment about
tell the brother, tell whoever the brother is that Silky D is the undeniable superstar, and you should go ahead and have that debate.
No, I don't mind doing the debate. That's not the problem. I find it taking too long, and I might back out of the debate because, as I said, I talk too much junk on this channel not to. I had to go through the debate.
Well, like I said, we can find you another opponent in the meantime while you waiting for Silky.
I'll be honest.
I got my little bro, Trust and Believe the Gospel, in the chat, man. He'll have a dialogue.
I'll be honest with you. I think
you want me to baptize him, right? DMG.
I'll be honest with you. Right. If you was a different type of Christian, I would draw you in for a debate or a discussion. Honestly, I would.
Yeah, I keep telling you, we can have a discussion, bro.
But Nah, but I realize you're not that kind of Christian, so I don't have to have the discussion with you. You're not that type of pious, fake
What
Christian.
kind
You're not
of
that type
Christian is you trying?
No, I'm just saying you're a Christian. You believe in Jesus. But
Oh, man.
DMG, they might not want to talk too loud on a Sunday evening after service. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. But that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying you're not a Christian. That's
Yeah,
not what I'm saying.
no. I got you. I know exactly what you're saying. I was just trying to get you to go ahead and bring it out. But yeah, I told you, bro, we can have a conversation.
Nah, but I don't need
example.
DMG because I know where you're coming from already. So that's a relevant conversation with you. You explain why you chose Christianity and that you know the history of Christianity already. So I don't have to have that conversation with you. But now, since you told a tear-jerking story, I can't come and attack Christians because then they're going to say I'm a bastard.
You keep saying I told that tear-jerking story, bro. I done said that story over and over again, man. That's not nothing new.
No.
Oh, man.
You're right. I can't do it.
That's crazy, bro. That's
and let
crazy.
me tell you something that you might not know. You remind me a lot of me. So when I hear you say certain things, I say, listen, I like to listen to the brother because the brother is channeling his energy into a positive way. Whereas I might want to go on the platform and curse people out. So you're showing me a better way to express my anger and my displeasure.
Yeah, hey, Jose, believe it or not, bro, on this very platform, I have laid into a few brothers, man, but I try not to do that no more, man. But every now and then, they try to spark that old DMG. They try to spark them out. They try to bring Pianki back.
Listen. I'm with you, DMG. If we got to put on some shiesties and handle some business, we got to put on some shiesties. What I can tell you? What I can say, DMG?
Bro, man. So you just found the inspiration. So I inspired you to become a debater. Stop making excuses and say you're going to jump off the phone.
I wasn't talking to you,
Jose. Listen, let that man handle his business. It's just like, listen, man, fights have been signed. The contract was signed, even though a fighter may have had a mandatory opponent that they had to get past before they could fight the fight that they were signing up for. Let him get his mandatory opponents out the way, and then he gonna come over here so y'all can get in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with that, DMG. I'm cool with that. But once again, I'm not going to debate anybody on any topic because I don't think every topic is worthy of a debate in my view. For me, I don't like to debate religious topics or things of that nature.
You want a worthy one
I don't do
too.
that.
And you want a worthy opponent.
Because it don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me.
And look, you got my sister Michelle Turner asking, am I a wild Christian? Am I half a Christian? Like, what are you saying about the kind of Christian I am, Jose? Talk
now,
to us.
I'm not casting no aspersion on you as not being a real Christian. I'm just saying you are not the typical Christian that's a pontificator and a false individual. You're going to be real with yourself and everybody else that, yes, you're a Christian, but you have challenges. A lot of Christians don't do that. They don't want to tell you that. They want to act like they're holier than thou. And that is why, based on what you said, I wouldn't go into that on this platform. Because I know you know your background, but you chose that for a specific reason, and I am okay with the reason. So I can't come on here and attack the whole thing now, because then I really am going to look like a bastard. That's a fact. I'm not going to look right.
So that conversation on Wavy Channel, really, when you came up there and you was like, I'm mad at you, DMG, that changed your perspective?
On what?
On me.
No, I don't have anything bad to say about you. I'm just saying you are.
She was mad at me, bro. Remember you came up there and told me you was mad at me.
I was? What I was mad at you for?
You said because I became a Christian.
Yeah, but that was but let's be honest. It wasn't to be taken that way. But After you told the story, then I never said it again because I didn't mean it disrespectfully, but I didn't really know the full story. So now I can't say that. That's not a fair statement anymore.
Hey, my sister Michelle Turner say, are you saying most Christians are pompous?
Yes. And
Oh,
self-righteous,
wow.
by the way.
Wow.
And self-righteous. And I'm not just saying that. I lived through it to see how Christians
Wow.
will tell you something, and when you need help, they ain't gonna help you.
Are you talking about the Slim Reaper, bro?
You see where you going now? You see where you going?
No. I'm just,
That's what you said. You see, you trying
I'm
to get me in
just
trouble
asking,
now.
Jose. I'm just asking, bro. Are you talking about the Slim Reaper?
No, I'm just making a general statement about my experience about being church hurt. Now, if you want to throw the Slim Reaper in there and say that he might fit that category,
Hey,
I'm not gonna disagree with you.
I'm just simply asking you, is that who you talking about?
I was not. I was making a generalization based on my experience with Christianity. It wasn't a good thing for me. So
I think you should have a dialogue with my bro Nobody.
Probably.
Or most Christians pompous is what y'all should debate or have a dialogue about.
And let me tell you something. I would feel uncomfortable having that dialogue with Nobody because Nobody is a genuine Christian. He's a good brother. So I don't want to put him in that position to have that argument.
He can do it, bro. And y'all can just have a productive deal.
I made a promise to myself that if once a person is living that Christian life, I'm not going to argue with them because of it. I'm not going to argue with anybody who's genuinely trying to be a Christian. I'm not going to do that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. It's unfair to the person because that's not their lane. The man believing what he believes in, he's a good brother. He don't come on here and act that way. So that discussion is not for him.
No, Nobody hit the link, bro. Talk to him.
He's a good Christian brother. And I know if I was walking around and I was hungry, he would feed me. So I ain't gonna put that on him. He's not that kind of brother.
Did you watch the Jabari Inky debate tonight?
Nah, I can't purchase debate because I don't have any access to U.S. funds, so I wasn't able to purchase the debate.
Ah, got you. You should have told me. I'd have hooked you up. Hey, listen.
I told you before, DMG, my wife explicitly told me I can't take nothing from nobody. She told me that.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
I can't. So don't feel bad. I just got that instruction, so I can't.
Yeah, so I think Jabari watched him, bro. Like, hey, bro, Inky got up there. You remember when they said they was debating whether or not Christ was a literal character, right?
Yes.
Inky got up there and went to the Christ, or however you pronounce it, in Kemet, as opposed to Jesus Christ, who they were supposed to be debating about. It was crazy.
And I bet you any amount of money he don't know what a Christ is.
Bruh, it was...
I know you don't know.
Jose, it was crazy.
I know he don't know. I don't even have to ask you the question because I know he don't know that Christ is a tool. And Christ also deals with perfected, resurrected spirits. And you don't even know that. And I'm sure he didn't say that in the debate. I'm sure he didn't say that.
When I put it this way, when Saab put it on the platform, make sure you check it out.
I know he didn't say that. I saw it. I saw some of the things he put forth in the last debate. It was horrible. He started the debate about evolution. He started talk about showing a picture of men, talk about menisketing. And it had many sperm on the picture. He said that. That's what he said in the last debate. So I know.
Nobody cares is on the panel, man. Talk to him. Nobody talk to him. And he say most Christians are pompous, bro.
Yeah. I heard everything, and I seen what Sister Michelle put in the chat. I just came to tell Jose I'm kind of moving around right now, and I appreciate what you said about me. But we definitely can have a conversation. I mean, it's just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Not a flat out debate. So we can get it from Christian perspective and a non-Christian perspective, and just let the people listen in. You know.
But do you agree with me, or do you think I'm being too hard on Christians?
When you say Christians are pompous, yeah, I disagree.
All right, I'm all right. Well, let me use the word self-righteous. Would you agree that a lot of Christians are self-righteous? Can I use that word? Is that a better word?
I can say some, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would say some, but yeah, definitely not all, and definitely not the majority. Because Christians are humans too. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you go to most Christian churches, you really don't find people who are real and tell you their backstory.
Okay, well, I mean,
you're thinking about. I think you're thinking about the MAGA Christians.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about regular black people who I went to church with, who ostracized people for things that they could have forgiven them for.
Yeah, I mean, so we definitely could have a conversation. I don't really have the time right now, but all I would say to that is, yeah, it's people at church, man, who first off, it's some who are fake Christians, and then you got some who ain't just got it all the way right either at the end of the day. So it just depends. I haven't been to all churches. I definitely haven't been to the churches that you've been to, but I've definitely been to some churches that you are describing that are just like that. I've met some Christians that are just like that. At the same time, I've met just straight up, flat out, genuine Christians who are about everything that you're saying that people like me and DMG would be about. So I just feel like it's based off of the perspective. It's based off of the environment. But if we want to go as far as the doctrine, anybody who claiming to be a Christian and acting the way that you're saying they're acting, then I would even question some of their walk with God. But we can just have the conversation, bro. I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying? But we can set it up.
Yeah, but nobody. If you're going into a church and they're doing percentages about people who read and know the Bible, understand the Bible, we're gonna say it's a large percentage of people in church who don't understand the Bible. They're just reading it. They don't understand what they're reading, because when you understand what you're reading, you don't act that way. Because in the Bible, Jesus said He don't like people.
He gone, Jose. He dropped off.
All right. You understand what I'm saying? When you read the Bible tells you people who act like these Christians, these Bible thumpers, Jesus didn't like those kind of people. He rebuked people who want to pull out a scroll and read a scroll and then they're not living it. But when you don't read the Bible, you don't understand that. You think Jesus was like some of these people who scorn people, but Jesus used to hang out with the worst people on the planet. But a lot of Christians want to do that. They want to hang out with other Christians.
I mean, just because Jesus hung out with the worst people on the planet, he also hung out with his followers too. So it's not a one size fit all, you know. And like I was saying, I can agree. I can agree and disagree. Again, I can agree that I've been around Christians who are genuine and they got faults too. I've been around some holier than thou Christians. I mean, I done been to every type of church that you can think of, even though I haven't been to all churches. But yeah, I'm not denying that the type of Christians that you've had an experience with don't exist. So I'm not denying that, but I wouldn't say all of them are pompous, and I definitely wouldn't say that the majority of them are pompous. But like I say, we can set the conversation up, bro. I'm down. It don't have to be tonight, you know, but I'm moving around. That's why my phone gonna keep going in and out.
All right. To be honest, I don't feel comfortable having that conversation with you because I don't think it's right.
Okay, I respect that.
I wouldn't put you in that position because that's not you. You're a good Christian brother, so I wouldn't do that.
That's so you want a non-good Christian brother?
He want to have a conversation with Leandre.
I would love to have a conversation with Leandre, to tell you the truth.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can set that up too then.
I would love to.
Jose said he gonna beat the brakes off the Slim Reaper, bro.
Drop the bomb.
You see how they hype this stuff up?
Hey man.
Well, listen.
That's my speed right there.
Nah, I'm not. Nah,
What's up,
I'm not gonna do that. I just don't like people who have an arrogant attitude because they have something and they don't want to help other people obtain what they have. That's not a good attitude to have. That's very bad. You shouldn't make people feel bad because they didn't achieve what you achieved. We call that in Trinidad never see, come see, which means you're not accustomed to nothing. And when you get something, you start to act crazy. That is not a good attitude to have. That's not cool. Channel that. He's a very intelligent brother. Channel that intelligence into helping people come to your level, as opposed to trying to make people feel bad because they're not there.
Well, so you'll have to
That's my
you'll
problem.
have to say all that to him. Yeah, I'm not here to defend nobody
He's
or
not gonna come in here. Well, he wouldn't
everybody
come in
wants
here right now. He wouldn't come in here, and he wouldn't come on my platform and say what he's saying on DMG platform. He definitely wouldn't do that.
Hey, like I say, that's something y'all gonna have to chop it up with y'all.
Jose say he want the Slim Reaper head on a pike, intellectually speaking, of course.
No, I think
Say DMG, if you can say something. Hold up. DMG, if you can set something up, if you can find the conversation that he's willing to have with me, cool. Shouts out to you, Shooky D. If y'all still on, by the time I get back home, I'll jump back on.
Hey, let the people know what you got going on Sunday though.
Oh yeah, tomorrow morning, man, we got Captain K having a conversation.
Is it tomorrow or Sunday?
That's tomorrow. I mean Sunday. I'm tripping. Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Captain K having a conversation with our son, and they're just gonna have I don't know what the topic is. They're just gonna have a conversation. I guess that they're gonna set something up in the future. I think this is gonna be good. Y'all already know how Captain K is. This is the first conversation that Captain K will be having with our son. Y'all know how our son is, man. So y'all tune in, man. Y'all be in the building. I plan on doing some moderating, but it's pretty much Captain's show. So I'm just gonna let it flow the way it flow and just not let it get out of order. But I'm definitely be out the way, and I think y'all gonna enjoy it, man.
Yeah, this gonna be kind of crazy. Our son,
Right.
Captain K.
Right,
I don't think it get any wilder than that. So that's 11 a.m. Central Time, right?
Yeah.
All right, family. It's gonna be a dual stream. It's gonna be on Cap Channel, and it's gonna be right here on Paradigm Shift TV 314. Tomorrow, tomorrow we got a banger for you. The barbarian queen herself, Honey Clark, is taking on the enigmatic Queen, aka the Steel Stiletto. The question is, for a woman, is beauty an advantage in modern American society today?
I've been waiting on that.
Listen, this is gonna be a great debate. I think it's a timely debate. I think it's a great debate for two powerful sisters to get in the ring. So y'all make sure y'all here tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. Central Time for that banger. Then Sunday evening, 7:15 p.m. Sunday evening Central Time, we got Pandemus coming back for the first time since losing the title to Lucifer, the devil, taking on KOT. Pan said he want to be the first person to win, to hold both the Versus Series world title and the Versus Series social media title. So he will be challenging KOT for the belt. They'll be having a face-off this Sunday. And it's all leading up to Hemi versus Lucifer for the world title and Pan versus KOT for the social media title for our first pay-per-view event. It's called The Final Word. We will be bringing you more information on how you can get tickets, and we hope all of y'all will jump in. It's going to be very affordable. 2 debates for $9.99. 2 debates, night 1, night 2, and it's gonna be off the chain. We also working on Takari versus Cedric Ortega for the academic title. I believe a topic is the origin of Homo sapiens sapien in Africa, out of Africa or Asia, something to that effect. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. So yeah, man, what Michelle say? That's cheap. I need everyone to leave a $5 tip. Hey Michelle, I've been wrestling with that price, and I'm trying to stand on it since I said it. But I have been thinking about going like $14.99 for the 2 nights and $19.99 for the 3 night joints. So y'all stay tuned, man, because we do want to make it affordable, but we also, you know, we giving y'all a certain level of content, and so we want to make it fair to ourselves as well. So y'all stay tuned. Maybe I'll get some feedback from y'all, because I expect y'all to keep it a bean with me and see where we at with that. But yeah, whatever it is, we ain't gonna bust your head. But and if we don't get the amount of buys we want, we'll do it on the platform on our episode of Prime. But we do want to move to that pay-per-view model for our quarterly event. So y'all keep rocking with us. Michelle say price increase coming January 1st. Shout out to my sister.
Shout out to sister.
We're gonna see if we can get Nobody to have a future conversation. You know, brother trying to slide back into the background after he had that great performance against King Self. We gonna try to get him back in the ring. Maybe my man Cosmine Cal or Daryl Cosmine to talk to him. And
Shout out
battle of the holy books they got going on over there, the Bible versus the Owaspy book. You hear me? I think that'll be a good one. GT and Nobody versus Cosmine Cal and Daryl Cosmine in a tandem debate. You know what I'm saying? I think we should make something like that happen.
At least a conversation. Well, you know, we had talked to him before, but yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I'm talking about on the channel, not in the back chat. I talk to him all the time in the back chat.
Right. And Cosmine, I need you to come up here and get some of that indigenous paradigm too. I'm trying to get some more of that type of content on the platform. So, Michelle say her and Light are joining the tandem division. That's crazy. Hey, that'll be a crazy team though. Michelle Turner and Light Brown, that'll be a hell of a tandem team. Just so y'all know,
Michelle,
the tandem
she's been around.
division.
I was saying Sister Michelle been around for a while. I love to see her come out here on Paradigm Shift. I know we see her on Bodegas Ladies and all that stuff on BK channel, but for me to see her get in the ring, yeah, that'll be lit.
Yeah.
And Light, that'll be lit.
The tandem division is coming in the new year. We're going to take 4 teams. So if you got a tandem team, that's a 2-person team. If you got a partner, get them ready, because we're going to take 4 teams, single elimination tournament, to crown the tandem division champions. As y'all know how we do it over here, man. When the title is established, we make the champion earn it. Pan won the title through a tournament. Our first social media champion won through a tournament. Things didn't work out. We had another tournament. Now KOT is sitting with that belt. So it's going to be the same thing with the tandem division. We're not just handing out titles over here. You got to earn it. So, Brother Jose.
Well, say DMG, I'm up out this piece, bro. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace, Jose.
You think that we should do a show about when you're doing debates, what is qualified as a primary source and secondary sources and different things like that to establish that?
I think it'll be an interesting show, because a lot of people, despite the criteria kind of being known, a lot of people kind of do their own thing. So, excuse me, I'm yawning like a mug. So I think it'll be interesting to have that show, and I think we should have a show about what's a particular kind of fallacy and what's not as well, because people throw out those terms all the time. and they don't necessarily be fitting what's being intimated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest. I saw that debate with Courtney and Cedric, and to me, I think that would make a good review debate for you to do and break down the sources and use that as sort of like the prototype for what we're talking about. Because I think that debate, because I don't want to insult anybody, but I think that debate is a debate where you could do that.
Okay.
To say what's a primary source? Did they use a primary source? Was there enough use of the primary sources in the debate?
Who you think won that debate?
That's a good question. I'm on the side that there was no biblical exodus. So in this particular case, I'm just going with the individual who said that there was no biblical exodus. Because it's not a thing where I rock with either one of them, so to speak. I don't have nothing against any of them, and this is a debate where you just go with the topic for me. And I think that the brother came out with some good sources, but I think neither one of them made use of their primary sources as much as they should have. They could have read a little bit more into the primary sources to make the arguments a little bit stronger, to me, because they mentioned the sources, but to me, I don't think that they dug into the sources to say what the sources said. Now, I don't know if you agree with that, or do you think I'm true?
Listen,
You can't.
How can I say? I'll save my opinion for another day down the line. Listen, I'm not trying to alienate any particular debater by saying who I thought won.
No. But I was just making a general statement. Do you think that either of them made use of their primary sources as they should, or you just don't want to say?
My comments will be saved for another time down the line. I thought it was a good debate, though. I thought both brothers.
It was definitely a good debate. But I was just looking at it and saying that I think that maybe they could have pulled out the primary sources a little bit more. They could have quoted primary sources a little bit more.
Okay.
Because they had some sources in common, but to me, they didn't go into it as much as I would have liked to see. Because I think it would have made a better debate on both sides if they went into more of the primary documents.
Okay.
And that's not a slight on anyone, but I think that it would have just made it more interesting.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if you heard my free smoke when I first got on, but what do you think about content creators literally taking what another content creator do and basically having no originality, but taking what somebody else do and doing that exact same thing? Do you think that's just par for the course with content, or do you think that that's, no bueno?
You know what? I think that sometimes people take things as homage, and if you're doing that, you should say so. That I admire this about this individual, so I'm using that.
Like I do with Chanel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with that. But you shouldn't just take something and then don't promote the person's platform, don't shout out the person's platform, do a review, and then don't put the person's link in your chat. I think if you're doing that, etiquette says you should at least promote the person's page. If you're going to take something from their channel, you should promote their page. You should put a link to their page in the chat at least. Whether you agree or disagree.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I agree, because what we have is certain content creators literally seeing what you're doing and then turning around and either doing something very similar, and it could be a coincidence or it just could be what I think it is, and then it could be a blatant attempt to undermine you. But I just wonder, what's that about? Because I try to stay, in my own lane, but it's odd to see somebody literally see you put up something and then they turn around and try to do the exact same thing. Shout out to my man Cosmon in the building. Create a
Man.
game.
Man, salute. Peace to the righteous gods, man. Nirvanian goddesses. I was gonna say Michelle Turns is echoing my heart in that situation right there. That imitation is just a serious form of flattery, and that mediocrity can pay to greatness. So you dig what I'm saying? So you should be a very flattered man. If that you should have very rosy cheeks right now, smiling hard. You dig what I'm talking about? Big smiling, because you know what I mean. What you doing is working, man. Salute my brother DMG, man.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
Word.
Did you happen to catch the Jabari Inky debate, bro?
No, I was at the JO. I didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever he replay it on the platform, check it out, man. And let me know what you think. Because I think Inky got washed.
What was the topic?
So the topic was is Christ an historical character or something along those lines? I'm not quoting it verbatim. And Inky went into like the Kemetic word. How do you pronounce it exactly, Jose? Because I know I'll be butchering it.
Correct.
Yeah.
And to me, it means something like a tomb, or it may have something to do with, like, you know, a perfectly resurrected being. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I might be out of turn saying that. So
Greek. Crest is Macedonian for Messiah and Savior. It also means cross. Crest literally means cross or Christ. It also means most high knowledge. It infers an all-knowing knowledge. Christ.
That's Christos. It's not.
Not Christos. I'm not saying Christos. I'm saying Christ. Hey,
that's not true.
Apostrophe RST.
That's not true.
All right.
Because if you look up the word,
I'm not gonna argue with you. Let's just look up the word, because that's not what it means. And I'm saying it's straight out of the Mediterranean, Greek, type talking. You dig what I'm talking about? Greek, Roman. You dig what I'm talking about from that time, and that's where the definition comes from. It's Christ.
It's not the same word, Cosmon. It's two different words.
Exactly. And that's why I'm telling you, Christ, where the word Christ comes from, they have the same definition.
No. Christ is a Medu word. And it means burial site or tomb. It's not the same word. The Greek word means Messiah. It's not the same word.
Well, that's what Christ is. Same word, same definition, same meaning. Exactly what I said.
Okay. I don't think you want to debate me on that, because you're probably going to lose that debate, but okay. Because I know Christ has nothing to do with that. In that sense that you're saying.
Sound good. That's where that Bible comes from.
No, the concepts might be connected, but it's not exactly the same thing.
If he came with that same thinking, if Anki came with that same thinking that you talking about, yeah, he got washed.
And this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he got washed. If he came with that, because it's idiotic, and it's trying to twist actually what the word means. Right?
I'll say no.
Right. And when you're talking about Christ, we definitely talking about Bible and its narrative.
I agree with you.
You dig what I'm talking about? So trying to put it back in Egyptian time, you would have to prove that the Egyptians wrote the Bible.
I'm with you on that. Cosmon, 150%. I'm with you on that. But judging by his mental natural skills in the past, what I said, he didn't even say that. Because you can't read the glyphs to even know what I just said. And I could tell he can't read the glyphs, because he got drugged the other day from making some comment that had nothing to do with what he was seeing on the screen. So he can't read the mental nature. So he can't make that argument. He doesn't know. So he can't make the argument either. He tried, but I'm sure he didn't make that argument. Because he thinks Medu Neter is pictures. So you just look at a picture and then make up what the words next to the picture say, as opposed to not being able to read the words. And that's not how it works. Because he showed a picture of the God and men and then went into looking at the glyphs next to it. And the glyph next to it didn't say anything about sperm. He started talking about sperm and penis and shooting out sperm. And the thing next to it had nothing to do with that. It was just a depiction of how the God normally looks. But he doesn't know that. So there's where the debate comes in when you try to debate Kemet and you don't know nothing about Kemet. And I say that for a lot of people. They're talking, but they don't know. And I'll say that about Creator Gang and all them too, who like to talk about Kemet, but they don't know. They've never read, they've never looked into a primary text to know what the primary text says. You're making an argument that is a homosexual thing and you don't know. Because you don't know that's how some deities just look.
Wait a minute.
Right. Well,
did you say Creator Gang don't know what they talking about? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
What? About
man.
what?
Because,
because
I hear them
Silky, you agreeing with that, Silky?
What? Well, because I just wanted to beat him up and show him that he's wrong, right? And that the word is from Egyptian. Man, that's non-traditional theoretical stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? You know, that's in non-traditional theories of language, right?
How do you know?
Chris is proposed as an ancient Egyptian word that allegedly served for the Greek word Christos.
How do you know? You cannot
read because they are not. Hold on, I'm bodying you right now because etymologically,
let Cosmine finish what he's saying.
Right, because etymologically, it can't be proven. It's just the statement of people who want to be Africans. Now, what can actually be proved is that it's Southern Slavic or Macedonian, right? Chris, just like we told you, just like it does in the Bible, means cross. And is also the symbol of the Christian rite. It's Proto-Slavic, right? And it traces back to Greece, to the Greek word Christos, which means anointed one. Right?
Where are you getting this from? Okay, hold on. Time out. Yeah, you're way left. Okay, do you know who St. Augustine is?
Yeah.
Do you know where he's from?
You're way late if you're talking about any saint.
He's influential for what? Hold on, wait. Time out.
We're talking about
What? How influential is it?
It's super influential, so much so that they called the God by this name.
I'm talking about St. Augustine because he's the one responsible for your Western, most of your Western thought.
Okay, so did Old High German exist before your Saint who?
No, you got to show us that your stuff is based on all coming from him.
Right. Well,
Paul is your number one influential guy, right? Paul is number one, and then right after Paul is St. Augustine.
Paul is a
Paul's fake.
Paul is a FBI agent. He the cops. Paul is not. Paul is not the homie.
I'm just saying his teachers. I don't give a fuck about. I'm not worried about. I didn't say none of that. I'm saying Paul's teachings. Christianity looks up to Paul, right? Y'all, they look up to Paul. After Paul,
what does it have to do with the word
is St. Augustine?
It's the God of Christianity.
Hey, listen, he's an Amazigh origin.
It's the God.
For all y'all out there.
It's the God. Listen. Is the God of Christianity named Christ?
He's the one that gave you your own theology. He's the one that gave you your translation.
Hadouken.
You just got
That's how you hit these niggas. They just walk into the punches. They already walk into the punches. Listen, it was good. Listen, that whole Bible in language was Greek. You get the whole New Testament.
You need to look up St. Augustine, homie. I think you're way lost.
Listen, St. Augustine comes hundreds of, almost 1,000 years later.
But he's giving you your Western translation.
No, he's not.
All your stuff is based off of him.
Listen, Listen,
Oh my goodness.
he does not exist before the Ptolemaic dynasty.
He is the one that gives you your all. He's
He
the one
does
that's breaking
not.
all that for you.
He
Yes,
doesn't.
he is your root. That
No,
is
it's
the origins of your stuff.
Because it's in the
Look it up.
Septuagint.
Okay,
The
look it up.
Septuagint is
Look it
older
up.
than your
Look it
saint.
up.
You look it up.
Saint Augustine is the influential guy for Christianity for the Western thought.
No,
The number one
it's
dude.
not. That has you're off
You
topic.
lie.
So
Show
what?
the source up, bro.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't
That
matter.
doesn't
You're
matter.
off topic.
Whoa. This Berber, that is the number one influential Christian guy, the Christians' God, a savior, Mr. Significant for their whole train of thought and translation is nobody?
Yes,
Yeah,
he comes much later. The word Christ was
More
already
different.
being used before he existed.
Bruh, he's the one that giving y'all all that breakdown.
He's
man.
not. He's not giving
Yes,
y'all
he is.
anything.
Y'all are getting it from that guy.
No, the word Christos existed before your so-called saint.
Nah, what you're talking about is you're gonna talk about
No,
later
you're
translation.
wrong. You're off topic.
I'm giving you the origins of your Christianity, bro.
No, nigga, I don't have a Christianity.
His
We're talking
teachings
about. See, you listen,
are what
listen,
y'all are
brother.
going off
Listening
of.
is a skill.
His teachings are what y'all are going
Listening
off
is a
of.
skill. We're not talking about
Significant
Christianity.
Western Christianity.
We're
which
not
is what
talking
we're
about
talking
Christianity.
You just ain't got no clue, dog. Oh, now you're not talking about
Listen
Christianity.
here, dog. We talking about the word Christ and where it stems from.
You trying to play etymology words?
Yeah,
and don't
I'm
even
not
have the
trying to
clue.
play etymology.
You don't even have the roots to it. And trying to run it.
I do. They're
They're
Slavic. They're
and
Macedonian.
And you're conflating.
Hey, listen, y'all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do one mic. We're gonna let one person get their statement out. Then we're gonna let the other two respond.
There's nothing to talk
But
about.
look,
He's off topic.
Before we do that, one of the most prolific legends in the Versus series has hit the stage. But before he say what he got to say, I got to remind y'all, the Diabolical Divas is in the building every Sunday with Ladies Night. Y'all check them out right quick.
My name is my name. Diabolical divas. Diabolical divas. Diabolical divas. We're the ladies with the tea, spilling truth on every mic. Breaking down the games, men play, yeah, we're calling out the hype. Strong, bold, beautiful, we say what's on our minds. Welcome to Diabolical Divas, where the real talk always shines. Oh, Diabolical Divas, say it loud, say it clear, no fear, no filter. Oh, Diabolical Divas, if it's about men and madness, girl, we're right here. Diabolical Divas. Diabolical Divas. Diabolical Divas. Diabolical Divas. Ay. Diabolical Divas. Diabolical Divas. Diabolical Divas. We're the ladies with the tea, spilling truth on every mic. Breaking down the games, men play, yeah, we're calling out the hype. Strong, bold, beautiful, we say what's on our minds. Welcome to Diabolical Divas, where the real talk always shines. Oh, Diabolical Divas, say it loud, say it clear, no fear, no filter. Oh, Diabolical Divas, if it's about men and madness, girl, we're right here.
All right, the Diabolical Divas in the building every Sunday with yours truly. We bringing you Ladies Night. We trying to bring more content to the platform. Y'all make sure y'all there to join us every Sunday. Roads probably be between 5:15 Central Time and 6:15 Central Time, but y'all will see it on the channel. We'll have that scheduled for you. And we're going to be talking about some pertinent issues as it relates to men and women in the community, etc. But right now, I got to properly introduce this brother to the platform. He is on his way back, And when he get here, y'all gonna be in for a world of trouble if you in the Versus series.
Running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Haru Conscious, what's good, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, DMG? How you doing, fam?
You got it. What's the word, man? What's on your mind? Where you been? When you coming back? The people need to know.
Hey, I tell you what, man, family, I ain't went nowhere. I actually been right here. A lot of times I don't say anything, but I do tune in. But the truth is, I've been at work. I've been working. I work 2 jobs, man. My main job didn't put us on 7 days, and so I'm working anywhere from like 70 to 90 hours a week. So with that being said, though, don't get me wrong. I listen. My pseudo senses has been going crazy lately with the things I've been hearing on these shows, and these is gonna actually activate the pseudo hunter, brother. This is going. We got some debates coming up, and I'm gonna point you in that right direction when it's time to. But I promise you this. It ain't gonna be no more mishaps like with what happened with Pan. I guarantee you that.
No doubt. Well, it's good to have you back, bro. We gotta schedule that show, welcoming you back proper, calling people out, etc. Hey, the rumors of Haru Conscious' death have been greatly exaggerated in the words of Queen.
That's the brother Heru. Shout out my dude Heru, man. What's the word?
What's going on, brother? What's going on, bro?
For sure. So I'm gonna let Cosmon elaborate a little more on what he was saying. I want Jose to respond first, then we're gonna go to Silk.
All right. Silk was off topic. He just muddied up the waters and messed up everything. And let's get back on topic. The topic was the etymology of the word Christ, right? Jose said it comes from Egypt. I say it's Slavic, Macedonian. You dig what I'm talking about? And that's where it sources from. And share my screen real quick. We just gonna go back to the etymology of the word, right? This is the etymology of the word Christ, right? I'm not making up none of this, right? This is just a simple Google search or AI search or however you want to say it. The overwhelming consensus in linguistic and biblical scholarship is that the word Christ, which Christ often attempts to reference, comes from Greek, not Egyptian. Greek origin, the English word Christ, comes from the Greek word Christus, right? Which means literally anointed one. So if it was that Anki, like I said, took that understanding into the debate, like the brother Jose was just touting, well, then a brother as smart as Jabari would have easily known that that's not true, and he would have beat that up. You dig what I'm talking about? Just like I'm doing right now. It's simple. What they're saying is wrong, right? There's a Hebrew translation, right, into Greek, and then it goes into other words, Roman words, Latin words, Spanish, down into English, right? But all meaning the same thing, but its etymology is not Egypt. Its etymology is Macedonia. It's Greek, right? Like they say right here, in several South Slavic languages, Christ or Christ is a contemporary word derived from a much older Proto-Slavic word. Look, the languages that it comes in, Macedonian. Anybody know who brought that into Egypt as a Macedonian? His name's Alexander. Look him up. He's a pretty big deal. This is where you get your whole idea of Christ and all that in Egypt. The understanding of what a Christ or being Christos in Egypt is totally different. It's totally different. You dig what I'm talking about? And am I saying that they didn't borrow something from Egypt? No, but I'm saying they didn't get the word Christ or Christ from Egypt. And even today, look, the meaning of the word is still cross. Right? These two letters right here, see these two letters, C and R in the English language, are Chi and Rho. Literally meaning cross. That's why the so-called cross that they talk about he hang on and died on, that's what they're talking about. It's a symbol. You know what I mean? So go ahead. Y'all got it. I mean, convince the people that the word come from Egypt now. I showed what I showed, and now you show contrary.
You do know,
Brother Jose,
that Christ is not a Kemetic word, but you also have to understand that word that they're showing you there is similar but not the same to the Kemetic word. If you look at the glyphs, you realize it's not the same thing. They're not talking about the same thing. It's not. It's not the same thing. Because if you look at the word in Medu Neter, it has a determinative on it that lets you know they're talking about death. But you don't know that because you don't study the glyphs. That is cursed. That is not cursed. It's not the same word. That is not the same word. Guarantee if you press Chat GPT, it's going to tell you that. So it looks the same, but it's not the same word. It's a totally different word. It has nothing to do with ancient Egypt. I agree with you. Rabbi fell off?
it looked like he fell off or he left, one of the two. He'll be back up if he fell off. But hey, Silky, you got anything to say about what our brother said?
He harping on that, but I mean, from what I know, is the majority of the modern teachings from what they got is I heard it's coming from Augustine.
No, you're wrong too. You need to look into the Medu Neter to see the word, and then you'll understand it's not the same word. It sounds similar.
I'm not. You could talk. I'm talking about the Christianity. You're talking about the word Christ.
No. No. Well, St. Augustine was a founding father of Christianity, so I may not have an argument with you there.
I'm saying he's one of the founding fathers, right? Is what I'm saying.
I know that because my didn't know what you were saying. He didn't see where you were going, so he's arguing with you. It's a different topic, but I know it. But I know that he was one of the founding fathers who was an African, who possibly as probably North African. I'm not.
Yeah, he was a Berber. He's a Berber.
I'm not disputing that, but you have to understand the nuance of the word Berber. It's not an indigenous African word. It doesn't come from Africa. And if you Google it, it would tell you that people who call themselves Berbers don't like to use the indigenous word.
Hold on, Jose. Let me tell you something. When you study, you can't just study one terminology that the people go by. If they go by many other terminologies, I would suggest you study all those.
I did. That's why I could tell you Berber is not an indigenous African word. Neither is more.
Okay, who said it? Who asked that? Okay, hold on, wait. So we know we're talking about indigenous North Africans, yes. Now, who on this panel said anything about is the word Berber indigenous and all that? Who said anything about that?
Well, that's important when you look into the history because if you look up the word
I'm talking about the Amaziques. I'm talking about the indigenous North Africans. I'm talking about a lot of other tribes on top of that.
Hold on, I'm with you in what you're saying to a certain extent, but what I'm saying is, when you look at the word Berber,
you always agree in everything I say.
Hold on, it takes you specifically back to North African Muslims. If you Google it, it will
Well,
tell you.
but you know, Berbers predate the Arab invasion. Arabs.
The term does, yes.
So, you know what? I'll even just stop right there. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all have it, man.
No. Listen,
These boys all Berbered out.
Halfway with you on.
Hey, Silky, stop trying to do my man Jose like that, bro.
You know what? Like, I see what I'm dealing with. I'm not even.
I'm halfway. That's on you. I'm halfway there with you.
You pull. Hold on. You see how you pulled that trigger? You said that is Arab, right? But you and I both know.
No.
Berbers
I did
predate.
not say that. Listen to what I said. I said when you look up the term Berber, it goes back to a specific group of North African Muslims. But the word does not start with the Arabs. It's a Greek word that the Arabs adopted, which means barbarians, uncivilized.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you. Okay, hold on. Now, when you say it's barbarian, what year are you referring to?
It means Western barbarian, actually.
Well, it means
okay, when you say that, what year are you referring to? And is that barbarian or is that barbaros? Are those two different words or are they the same ones?
It's the same word. It's the same word.
It's the same word.
The
Yes?
etymology is the
Are
same
you
thing.
sure?
Yeah.
So barbaros means
Do you want to
barbarian.
look up the etymology of Berber?
Go for it. I'm just. Are they the same
I mean,
word?
I don't need to.
If
I
you
know.
want to stand on this, be my guest. So it's barbarian means barbaros. Yes.
Yes.
They're the same thing.
Berber. Yes.
And and through time, they have the same type of definition, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
From ancient times all the way to now. Same definition, yes?
First of all, yes. It means barbarian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick. I gotta get my man Haru. I was just about to say I gotta get to my man Haru, but he dropped off. He said he got to get back to work, so all right, we're gonna let y'all keep rocking then. I thought he was still up here. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, but you see, you don't understand the nuances.
And Cosmine, jump in whenever, bro.
Well, Cosmine agreed with me, so
yeah, he got it.
Okay, so let me ask you: have you ever heard of the barbaristas?
All of those words.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Berber, barbarian. They're the same word that was used by Greeks.
And all that means barbarian by your knowledge. Yes.
Yes. Because Greeks and Romans called anyone who was not Greek and Roman barbarian, uncivilized.
So what year is that? Okay, what year? The year you're saying that for? What year exactly is that when you say that? Do y'all know? Do you have a clue? Even when you saying that, what year you're referring to?
When we get into the debate or whatever, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
What year? You're bringing it up. So what year are you referring to that means barbarian? What year?
Anytime the word is used, that is what it means, no matter what.
You don't even know what year that is.
It
doesn't matter.
It means that no matter what.
But hold on, wait. But they predate all these people, yes?
I said the term Berber, if you look it up, they say they believe that it comes from a Greek word for barbarian. So
the tribe predates all these people, yes?
That's not my argument. My argument is the name Berber is not an indigenous name.
Slow down. And then you said they're also in Egypt, yes?
I'll say that people who they refer to as that can trace back to ancient Egypt. Yes, they can. But you're not going to see
these people. You know, Berber is not these people's name, right? It's a name given by outsiders.
Once again. Okay, so you can prove that. Is that a fact?
Yeah, those are facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
The Berber is used to refer to an indigenous people in North Africa and is an exonym and has a clear, well-documented etymology, sir.
And we're talking about the Amazigh, yes? And this is talking about North Africans, right?
The term Amazigh is more of an indigenous term for a mixed group of North Africans.
Okay, is Amazigh, is that a Berber word?
No, because there's no such thing as Berber.
The Berber word. There is no Berber word.
It's in the Berber classification for the language. But if you don't know,
you don't know. No,
I don't know how y'all plan to.
No, Berber is Greek.
So
You
it's
don't know
Greek
that.
now.
You don't
Yeah,
know
Berber
that.
is
It's always
Greek.
been Greek. It's
It's
always
what
been
the Greeks called the people like the Amazigh, people like the Tuareg. You dig what I'm talking about? They called these people.
Slow down.
They
So we're
called
at
these
Greek
people
now.
Berbers.
So first we're at Egypt, right? But hold on, isn't the word Africa?
I didn't
isn't
say
that
nothing
named
about Egypt. I said North Africa.
that's named after African too, right? And then also,
I'm saying
all of
Africa itself is named
all
after
of
Greek.
Africa was called Libya.
Yeah,
No,
I'm saying
Africa's named after Berbers.
I'm
It's
I'm
named after the
saying
Berber
Africa
tribe.
itself was given a name by the Greeks.
You're wrong. You're
You-
lying. No,
The
you're
reason
lying.
the reason
You're
the
wrong.
reason you even call it Africa is because Greeks told it to you. And
It's
you
called
you've
Land
been
of
taught to
Opry.
regurgitate it.
It's called
Cosmo,
Land of Ypres. It's
well,
named after a
Cosmo.
Berber tribe.
Hold
You're
on,
out here
Cosmo,
lying.
Yeah, you know what I
Cosmo,
always used to say? I used to say Egypt is and Kemet or Smatawi, the difference between those words, Egypt and those two words, and the other indigenous names for Kemet is like comparing Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. But that's just me.
Okay,
Right. But the
see where
fact
you're going. I
is,
see where you're going.
this Cassius Clay would still be Greek. You dig what I'm talking about? For like the original Cassius,
We're
he would
talking
be
about
Greek.
indigenous North Africans, and y'all steady want to cry about Greek in the way.
No,
word
we're
Berber.
talking about the
When we're
word
talking about-
Berber.
I'm talking about Amazigh, so we're
we're
talking about
I'm
Berber.
saying the
yes.
word
So the
barbaros.
history-
Remember the word you said, barbaros?
Okay, Barbaros.
Right? And the
Okay.
word Berber all have Greek and Latin roots.
And Barbaria means that also, by your knowledge.
Yes. I'm saying yes. Berber
Barbarian.
means barbarian.
So Barbaria means, hold on,
And
Barbarian means barbarian.
it also means foreigner.
Does that not mean it's not a land? So there's no land called Barbaria at all. There's no place called that.
No.
Not in fact.
Oh
no.
my God. You know what? Oh yeah, y'all way out of there, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got a lot.
I mean, you know, they do the same thing to the people in the East too, not just the ones in Africa. They call the people in the East Tartarian.
Was Africa called Libya? Yes or no?
Barbarians of the East.
Hold on, let me Cosmo. Was Africa called Libya? Yes or no?
There is in a text written by Herodotus where he denotes that at one time the known world to the Greeks was called Libya. And that wasn't even all Africa. That was basically just northern Africa. Herodotus just mentions that.
I'm with you on that one. Yes, that's true. And Ethiopia at one point was the whole name for what we now call Africa too.
So let's get this straight. So all Africa was once called Libya, yes? Libya.
He said the northern. He said it might have been just the northern part of Africa.
So hold on, wait. So we're talking about a northern part of Africa, a majority of the continent, in ancient times, being called Libya, yes?
Yes.
We agree. So what do they speak in Libya? What do the Libyans speak? Everybody in his phone.
That's an outside argument. We're talking about where the term came from. We're going all over the place.
Yeah, we're talking about the word Berber.
Did it come from the Greeks, or did the
let's
Berber-
get back
did the
on
Greeks-
topic.
Who
You
did the
always
Greeks
like
get
to
it from?
tap dance. Remember, the topic is Berber.
No, hold on, wait. Pull
and
up that
its
source. Hey,
etymology.
hold on, wait. Okay, hold on, wait. Pull up that source. Matter of fact, you go ahead, the Cosmon. Pull up that Herodotus source you're talking about.
Why?
Cause I think you missed it. You didn't comprehend that source all the way. You didn't read it all the way. You need to pull
Okay,
up that
well,
source
go
and
ahead.
reread
You
it.
pull it up. And if I didn't read it right, you pull it up
So
and show me where I read it wrong.
It comes from the Greeks who got it. It's coming from the Greeks who got it from the Libu.
Is Herodotus a Greek?
They got it. Their people. Herodotus is doing old ancient studies. Do you not comprehend what you're reading?
Is
He's studying
Herodotus a Greek?
antiquities. He's studying antiquities and classical stuff, and the Greeks are saying that they got it from the Libu. Do you know who the Libu is?
Is Herodotus a Greek?
Who are the Libu?
Who is Herodotus?
What you
Remember,
mean?
that's
You know
the
he's a
point.
Greek.
That's what we're talking about. You
Okay,
saying I got
what?
Herodotus wrong. You said I wrote it. You said I
Who
read
did
it wrong.
Herodotus get it from? Peel back a layer, Cosmon. Who
You
did
said I got
Herodotus
it
get it
wrong.
from?
Hold on, Cosmo.
I'm saying it comes from the Greeks. Now,
Who
do
did
you agree that it
I'm
comes
trying
from the
to
Greeks?
I'm trying to educate you. Who did Herodotus get it from?
Herodotus was considered the father of modern history. So he would have traveled and given his view on different people.
From different people. He
Which
gets
was
his view from
clearly-
everywhere.
Which was clearly very Eurocentric.
Many times his view is third hand.
So
gets
he's
it third hand.
So he's
Many
gathering
times.
information. Okay, hold on, wait. So he's gathering information and he's coming back with Libya, right? Yes, we
He
agree.
went to some places, some of the places that he read about, he went to.
So he went to okay, and he's calling Africa Libya.
No, he's saying that at one point, according to his Greek brethren, the known world,
The known part
Was
of
Libya.
Africa
Was
was
Libya.
called Libya.
Yeah, case closed.
let me
All right,
rephrase
bet.
that.
Yeah, I
Let me
rest my
rephrase that.
case.
That is-
All right, we're
that
good.
is
No,
Cosmo
case closed.
Counseling.
I'm good. That's all I wanted to prove. I just wanted to, so
Right.
y'all look
And
that up.
they hadn't
and see
they
about
hadn't
Libya.
even been to the other side of the desert yet. So, you know,
Is that what who hasn't?
the Greeks, they hadn't. They hadn't been to the other side of the Sahara in Herodotus' time. So all they knew was North Africa. So they called the whole thing Libya.
I think he has a point there. I didn't read the source, but I think he has a point.
Well, he's pulling from
Yeah, pull up the
antiquity.
source. Go ahead.
Go for it.
No, I got it right.
Listen.
No, because it's coming from the Libu. Who did Herodotus get? You're not, y'all, like I said, you got to look at the source, man. You're not reading it all the way. Because that's coming from the Libu tribe.
Herodotus say he got his sources from a lot of different people.
The Libyan, they're coming from the Libu.
Okay, but not only Libyans. Didn't Herodotus speak to Egyptian priests? Didn't he speak to Syrians? Didn't he speak to Hittites?
But he's in Libya. He's talking about Libya.
Herodotus was not in Libya.
That's not what
he's writing about Libya.
But he's not in
Which was
Libya,
ancient
nor
Africa.
is he a Libyan.
Cosmo, what I'm saying is that some of the places that he wrote about, he went to.
Yes.
And as he rightfully says, some of them might be second and third hand accounts.
Correct.
But if I'm not mistaken, he was
Because he's gathering his historical accounts. He's studying.
He is considered the father of European history.
Exactly.
He was the first European.
Homer and then
who
him.
wrote down history.
Homer, then Herodotus.
Now, how many years do the Berbers predate the Greeks?
Well, you see, there you go again. Nobody,
Buck dancing, bro. Stop moving.
We're talking
Stop
about
moving.
the term.
This is a simple question. It's a simple question. Okay, I'll make it easy for you.
You tell
How
us.
many years do the Berbers predate Egypt? I'll make it easy for you. How many years
I
do
said a
Berbers
Berber.
predate Egypt?
Listen, a Berber can't predate them. Why?
Look it up.
Because
Look
a
it up. How
Berber,
many years
a
do the Berbers
Berber
predate
is
Egypt?
only called Berber by the Greeks. They're called Berbers by Greeks first.
You need to study history, man. They got many
Yeah.
other names, not just one. They don't have just one name.
No,
they got many
they got
names.
one name to the Greeks.
I could say Algerians. I could say Moroccans.
They
I
didn't,
could say
they didn't
indigenous
call
North
them. Them
Africans.
names didn't
I could
even
say
exist till the
Amazigans. I could say
1900s.
Libyans.
None of
what
them
do you-
names exist, brother. Them names don't exist till years and
So
years
once
later.
again, how many years do the Berbers predate? It's a simple question, man.
Tell
Anybody
us.
want to find out? Look
Tell
that
us.
up. It's real
Go
easy.
ahead. If it's a simple question, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure they predate Egypt.
You see, that's the proof that
Pretty
you don't
sure.
understand.
So
You
you're
don't
guessing.
You think I'm lying? Okay,
You don't
well, prove me
understand what
wrong.
you're doing, man.
Prove me wrong, then, bro. Say
No,
Berbers don't
what you're
do it.
saying is nonsensical and a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
It's a simple question.
Well,
Let me
answer
help you
it
out.
since it's a simple question.
Hold on, Cosmo. Let me help you out. What we're saying is the people definitely predate, but they adopted this Greek term, and they were.
And now you
adopted
come
the
back
Greek-
and
hold
agree
on,
with
hold
me
on.
and say they would definitely
Hold
predate.
on.
So when I ask a simple
Yeah,
question,
no,
I get all this
that's
extra.
not what I
All this
said.
crying at a Cosmon.
Are you listening? You listening? I said.
So you said they did predate, right?
No. I said I agree with Cosmon that the people predate, but the name Berber specifically goes back to a group of North Africans who were Islamized. That
It
is what I'm telling you.
specifically goes back to that.
Yes. If you look up Berber, that's
hold
what
on, wait. But Berbers predate Islam, right?
no.
No.
No? Berbers don't
No.
predate Islam now.
Berbers were North Africans who were Islamized, who are Islamized, and if you
So they
Google it,
start with Arab, is what you believe. The Berbers start with Arab?
I'm saying Islam starts with that. And they
Oh, y'all are
adopted
so
the
wrong.
term
Yeah,
Ber-
y'all are doing
and they
horrible
adopted the
history.
term Berber.
Yeah, man. I'll deal with y'all in the ring, definitely. Yeah, y'all need major education, reworkings. It's
Hey,
horrible the way you're reading it.
You know, just to back the brother Jose up, right? It had no, Arabic adoption, right, and application. See, during the
What
early
year?
Islamic,
Hold
hold on, brother, be quiet for a second. During the
You only have 1500 BC.
during the early Islamic conquest in the 7th and 8th century, the Arabic language
Century?
adopted. Listen, the Arabic language adopted the term from classical languages, either
So you
directly
ran the
via,
8th century.
listen, either directly via Greek and Latin speakers in North Africa.
See, you're not even paying attention to the year. Do you know what year you're in right now? Using Islamization. You know what year you're at. Do you comprehend that? Where you jump to?
That's why they use the term al-Babar, right? And you confuse it.
So that's why they use it now?
Right? It was applied specifically, right, to diverse indigenous people in the region stretching from Western Egypt to the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, I gotta do a whole major breakdown to show y'all what it is, man. Y'all are
Hey,
talking
Silky, when you gonna come over here and do that presentation,
Yeah,
Silky?
definitely, man. I'll set that up, man. Give me like a week or two, we can get that going. Definitely, they can come bring all the questions they want.
Ain't no questions. There is none.
No, there is none. That's how you feel, huh? That boy scared. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
There
How about
ain't no
that?
questions.
Nah,
You're just
'cause
wrong.
You got it wrong. Your
Okay,
info's
so
bad.
listen. With that being said,
Just like you
family,
said, Berbers created Carthage. You was wrong then too.
I'm
That's in Libya, right?
gonna get up out of here because I'm yawning like crazy. Listen, y'all know what it is. Tomorrow, we got Honey Clark taking on Quinn. For a woman, is beauty an advantage in modern American society? That's tomorrow at
It's gonna be a love
7:15
fest.
p.m. Central Time.
It's gonna be a pillow fight.
Man, listen, I think it's gonna be some scratching and clawing going on, Cosmon.
Oh
But
no.
Sunday we got Pan and KOT in a face-off to determine their topic as KOT puts the social media title on the line. Now, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time, 5:15 p.m. Central Time, we got Debate Center. We're gonna be talking about everything we got coming up. Is the undeniable superstar Silky D gonna make his way back into the Versus series or to the Versus series? Is our brother Jose Francis?
He gotta debate me on. He said the Berbers created Carthage. I want to send him with a shot in his ass from this 45 that I got.
Hey,
it's not the Berbers.
I'm trying to tell you, both of y'all need to go ahead and enter the Versus series and get this thing popping. And my brother Jose Francis need to come in. That's why I'm trying to line it up. I'm trying to get the people what they want. Cosma, let the people know where you at, what you got going on, how they can get to your channel, bro.
Hey man, Cosmon Cal TV. That's KOSMONCAL TV. Subscribe, like, share, man. Is that we different. We different, and we just standing on truth, and we standing with the Creator, the all that was, is, and ever shall be. Shout to the gang. Peace to all the righteous gods. You dig what I'm talking about in Nirvanian goddesses. Hey, DMG, you could do something for me before I go real quick.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Hey, all I need you to do is breathe in and let that light in. Hey,
there it is.
Because I'm Cosmon, y'all, and I'm out. Hey, y'all stay low. Keep firing. You hear me?
Shout out to my brother Cosmo. Appreciate you, bro. Jose,
Peace, brothers.
I can find you, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the good workout, but I definitely need to take on Silky D first. Definitely. Then I think I might take on Cosmo because I think I got some smoke for him too.
Oh man. Okay. I got you, bro.
I think those are gonna be my two ventures into debating. I don't know about the versus series, but somehow I'm gonna end up in the versus series by default.
I got you. Understood. Family, this has been Free Smoke Friday. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your brother DMG. That's my man, Jose Francis. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Solomonic TV, subscribe to that brother channel. We're trying to get him to 100 subscribers. I'm trying to do that by the end of December. Support the brother. That being said, man, tomorrow, Honey Clark versus the enigmatic Quinn, a.k.a. the Steel Stiletto. That's going to be a powerful debate. Sunday, we got a face-off between Pan and KOT as they get ready to square up for the social media title. Next weekend, I'm hoping to have a face-off between Hemi and Lucifer so we can start telling y'all how to get tickets to the Final Word. That's our first premium live event that will be strictly on pay-per-view. And we're going to tell y'all how to get those tickets. With that being said, man, y'all know what it is. It's your brother DMG the Poet, a.k.a. Brother Pianki. We will be black at it again. Till next time. Y'all come on back and rock with us. Hopefully you was edutained. And join us tomorrow, man. We got a nice lineup for you. That's peace.
I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side, and people on the other side.
It's your brother DMG the Poet. Y'all know what it is. Before we get into our spiel, I got to do my spiel. Let me say God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters. Let me say Hotep to my Kemetic brothers and sisters. I want to say Shalom or Shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters. I want to say Assalamu Alaikum to all my brothers and sisters in the NOI. I want to say Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. I want to say peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. I want to say what's up to all my Rasta brothers and sisters. Salute to all my atheist brothers and sisters. What's up to all my Abo brothers and sisters. Big what up to all my Naga brothers and sisters. Last and certainly not least, I want to say Jambo to all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you. And I hope that you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity. And guess what, family? As hard as it may be, we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. With that being said, family, let's get into it.
Is my name.
Okay. Yeah. Look. Hating on me, don't stop. Only help a real cause. Hood legend on some pocket. Manifested till I'm living lost. High ballin' cause the sky falling. I'ma catch a little piece though. I ain't worried about your little. No, she easy as a free throw. She wanna hold me like ransom. Just cause I'm young and I'm handsome. Tell all these to have a seat. I know that they cannot stand them. Burn it and roll me another one. I do do whatever I feel like. I remember when we dreamed about it. Woke up this morning, it's real life. Trade the whip, trade the currency. Moving like it's an emergency. We gotta check out, it's close to 11, so baby, ride it with some urgency. I'm just here for the fun part, cause I'm good on the money part. I be leaving in the cold season, coming back for the sunny part. With us and get your money up. With us and get your wig split. Ever since I was a little boy, I've been plotting on the big. Bigger pockets, bigger resume. When you keep it, really resonate. If he really want it, never hesitate. If he mad at me, better meditate. You ain't gotta like it, you just gotta live with it. Never gave us nothing. Look at what we did with it. In a foreign city, moving like I live in it. Never call them back. Bet you that they still with it. You ain't gotta like it, nah, you just gotta live with it. Never gave us nothing. Look at what we did with it. In a foreign city, yeah, moving like I live in it. Never call them back, nah, I bet you that they still with it. Never had a thing running to my hamstring, cramping up. Moving like a campaign, smooth it with the plantain, damper up. Vegan baby with the yoga mat. Argue, but you know we over that. Blow me up so I can blow it back. She can't argue with the way I'm poking that. Pockets poking, I've been proud and got a recollection like it's Pokemon. If you could refrain from talking to me till my stomach full and all the smoke is gone. Pink Moscato,
I don't got no friends.
keep the bottle.
I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side, and people on the other side.
Let you hit again.